to find out yesterday, after I had decided that I was going to write a poem, and I wanted the poem to be current. And I found out yesterday that the person that I was writing the poem about, a lot of people didn't seem to know anything about. I'm like, uh-oh, what am I going to do now? So I decided that I'm going to write something so that everybody will have a chance to know this person that I'm writing about, okay? All right, y'all bear with me. Okay, I'm going to read you a poem that I wrote just a couple of days ago for our Black History event. It'll be rather brief. I want to say that at the time that I decided to write about this particular unintimidated individual, she was a bit less controversial than she is now. Even before the courtroom controversy, she was called the N-word and the C-word. And her life was threatened to a point that she had to change her residence, where she lived, her home. The only reason I'm sharing this information with you is because I just found out yesterday, like I was just telling y'all, there's a bunch of folks who don't know this about our history. This woman is District Attorney Fani Willis, and she has charged Donald Trump and 18 other people with trying to steal the 2020 election. That was down in Fulton County, Georgia. About half of those people, there was 18 people now, and about half of those people have already confessed. Most of them were lawyers, and yes, they were indicted and surrendered to the Fulton County Jail for racketeering and conspiracy charges for trying to unlawfully overturn, I say steal, the 2020 election. It's really important because if they had been successful, Trump would currently be our president. But like the rest of them, Trump was booked and processed with the mugshot. Y'all probably seen it. Just like the rest of them, and he was only charged $200,000 bond. But back to the controversy concerning D.A. Willis, I'm not going to speak on that because it involves her private life. And I'm not going to be a judge, because I'm not a judge. But I am an appreciator of her phenomenal work, and I just want to pay her a tribute. Here goes the poem. Call it Fani and the Battle with the Trumpeteers. Fani rapidly struggled into the courtroom and sat down heavily on the witness chair. She was ready to speak the truth, and the room was filled with silent air. You know she was mad as hell by the look on her long, fixed, deep stare. It was sure enough about to go get real hot up in there. Hotter than the Trump attorneys could get set for or be aware. When asked a question, Fani leaned in and began to speak. It wasn't a moment for the unsure or the weak. The Trump lawyer tried to angle in that Fani might have committed a sin. But Fani leaned back and rocked the chair. I'm not on trial here, it's those people over there. Now one Trump attorney wanted to put her foot on Fani's neck. But Fani, with a show of both anger and class, managed to put a virtual foot up that Trump lawyer's ass. You lied, shouted Fani, as she shook three paper documents. They wanted to find out where and how all of her time and money was spent. Respectfully but forcefully, she had to deal with it, because some of her personal business she was going to have to yield a bit. See, I heard that. Yeah. Okay. wanted to know if her suitor came to visit her where she laid her head.
All right.
Imagine them cockroaches crawling around and sucking up everything she said. They wouldn't let what died be dead or what was dying die. They needed something ugly to tie to her, even if it was a lie. The judge popped up every now and then and tried to adjust the room, because catering to the trumpeters was something he just didn't play. Let's go back a little bit. Anyway, Fani left the courtroom expecting to return the very next day. But hold on, not so fast. Trump lawyers no longer wanted to play. The trumpeters were done. They had had enough of Fani and her not intimidated style and decided not to question her again, hopefully for the rest of the Trump trial. So Fani left out of the courtroom and didn't even have to say goodbye. She just strutted that pink dress out of there and left out looking fine.